the light right. Everything look good. Here we good. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jack Yulee. Day one of the channel. Day one of this YouTube journey. Day one of content creation. I'm gonna talk about 5 setbacks you're gonna have as a content creator. And trust me, you're just gonna have them in life, and that's just what it is. Setbacks. That's gonna come. All you gotta do is think of it like a speed bump. You go into the destination. Sometimes you gotta slow down, go over a little speed bump. You gotta go ahead and slow down from the destination. We still heading there, but we don't ran into a little situation where we got to slow down. So I'm just go over 5 setbacks for y'all that you're gonna run into as a content creator. Number one, equipment. Hold up. Equipment. Sometimes, like, look, today I was getting ready and my camera battery wasn't charged. I had recently went to a photo thing and I had one battery in my bag that I thought was charged, but I guess not. And the battery that was in my camera was getting low towards the end of the event. So I didn't care that it was dead because I was already done with my use for it. But that's one of the things you got to know. Like when you come home, okay, I've been using my battery. You got to throw it on the charger. You got to get into that habit. And it's not something to beat yourself up over, but just take it as a lesson learned. Like, okay, now all I got to do is how it's setting me back is I'm trying to go somewhere today. Now all I got to do is just stay home a little longer and charge my battery. Ain't no big deal. It's just a little setback and we're going to keep pushing. It's not a big deal. So equipment sometimes it's going to set you back. And you might think, oh, he got a camera, he got a mic, he's ahead of me. No, it's just equipment. I can make the same kind of video, same way on my phone. No big deal. Equipment is what it is. Don't let setbacks ruin what you're trying to do, ruin your content flow. You wake up and you got an idea and you're trying to do something. You might say, I don't have the equipment for it, but you scrolling on the same device that you got the equipment for, that the same device that you can make the content for. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that. People, I ain't gonna erase it yet, but people. So sometimes when you make a content, maybe you want to do a mukbang, or maybe you was about to do something where you was filming a video and somebody else is gonna hold the camera, or sometimes you might have to self-record. Sometimes you just gotta deal with those setbacks that is gonna get involved with people and situations. Look, you might miss out on an opportunity doing something because maybe your batteries died, and now your batteries died and caused this relationship with this person to not go so well. And you might run into a sticky situation. Well, just because one bridge burned don't mean you can't build another. So it's really not that serious. It is serious. Take everything serious and don't take it as a joke. But don't let it all be the end all be all. And another thing, this stuff that's on my board, this actually used to be my mom like board back in the day. Like she used to I guess she used it to write down, her stuff that she was into. And I ain't got nothing against whatever she into. Let her. I like to leave that up there because it reminds me to see that I'm proud of her to see that she was trying to bring some stuff to light. And at the end of the day, as long as you're trying, that's all that matters. I'm not saying you should get a participation award for trying, but I'm just saying. Anyways, people, they gonna come with setbacks too, and people gonna let you down in relationships, business and professional, and lovey-dovey and family and all that. And it's just setbacks, man. You on life. What a marker at? You on life, right? You on the path of life. It's gonna end eventually. I'm just letting you know. I don't know if y'all didn't know that, but it's gonna end eventually. Throughout life, you're gonna have many, 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 many setbacks. But as you heading towards through your life, you still gonna get here. All this indicates is just setbacks. We still headed to the destination. These are inevitable. It's gonna be speed bumps on the road. You just gotta deal with them. That's all it is. And sometimes people gonna be the setback. Sometimes equipment gonna be the setback. Sometimes transport, money, time gonna be the setback. It's just setbacks. You just gotta deal with them. Oh, there we go. So people, it's not racing good. I ain't gonna lie. Let me get another one. People gonna be setting you back sometimes, and that's okay. That's okay. Don't let people set you back. It's gonna happen throughout life. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Just know that it's just a part of the journey. It's just there to be something to help you grow. And it's gonna happen in content creation. A lot of times in content creation, you're gonna run into issues with people that may set you back. You just gotta keep pushing, deal with it, and keep going. No matter what, get your video made, get your content in, get it done. no matter what. Don't let nobody stop that. Not even you. You might not feel like it that day. You're going to have to ask yourself, like, that hard question. Well, if I don't today, then when? If I don't today, then, like, what am I going to make of myself? You got to just ask yourself, well, what we doing today? You going to sit in the bed and scroll all day? You going to go hang with the folks and do what y'all do? You going to go whatever it is that you're going to try to do. Remember, them folks that you trying to hang with, they want to win? I'm just asking. But another thing, number 3, transport. Sometimes maybe you might run into a situation where it's maybe you trying to bring your camera across the country and your gear and stuff, and they stop you at the airport. Or maybe something happened where you got to ride with somebody to somewhere and they don't got enough space for you to fit everything you need for your your content creation or whatever it is you're doing. Transport issues they gonna happen. Sometimes you might not have a whip to get nowhere. Stuff just gonna happen, and at the end of the day, you're gonna find a way. Let's say perfect example, I'm trying to go to a different city and do something today, and my car is messed up. My car is messed up right now. I ain't got no whip. So at the end of the day, I got to take the bus, or you got to call the Uber, or you got to call a friend, or ask your mama, or whoever it is, whatever it is you're trying to do. Take the train, whatever it is that you can do. Don't let transport set you back. The money on. At the end of the day, we know cash kind of rules all. If you ain't got the money to do stuff, you might feel like, oh, I can't do it. But that's bull. At the end of the day, money can't really stop your content creation because you on the same device that can make you money. All you got to do is sit down and really think of ways to make money with your device. Whether that be talking about setbacks, documenting your YouTube journey, or showing the skill that you have with giving knowledge on whatever skill you have. Money can't set you back. Don't let money set you back, because at the end of the day, it's never going to be enough money. You can't use money as an excuse, because whenever you get to that money, you're going to come up with another excuse of how you don't have the money to do something else. That's how I think of it too. Like, money is just another excuse. That's all it is. So you do got the money. The money, it will come and it will go. It's going to ebb and it's going to flow. It is what it is, man. Don't let money set you back. Get that content in, man. Get your content in, man. Don't let nothing stop you from getting your video put out. Don't let nothing stop you from getting your video made. Whatever it is you got to do to get your content, man. Don't let nothing stop you. Setbacks is a real thing. Don't get it confused, but it's just up here. That's all it is. Time. Last one. Time. Sometimes we might not have time for something. We're going to have to make time for things. You're going to make time for the things that you want, and that's real talk. Sometimes, you might got to work. You might get an opportunity. You might have an opportunity where you can make some content, but you might have to work. You might run into some family issues. Might run into some issues with your partners, or with your lady, or with your dude, or whatever the case may be. Just going to have to figure it out at the end of the day. Make time for it. It don't matter if you can turn on the camera for 5 minutes. You got time, dog. 24 hours in a day, you got time, man. You got time. And I know some of y'all are going to be saying, I'm in this situation. I ain't got this ain't this. But all that time you just spent complaining, you didn't turn on the camera and talk about nothing. You just complained. That's all you did. I'm just saying. Top 5 things that you're going to run into. Setbacks. Not really even a real thing, honestly. Setbacks, time, equipment, people, transport, and money. Just setbacks, man. Don't let nothing set you back on this content creator journey. At the end of the day, we all gonna run into setbacks, and we just gonna have to deal with them. That's all it is. As long as you deal with them, they gonna get resolved, and at the end of the day, you can just move forward and go on to whatever it is that you was trying to accomplish. Don't let setbacks get in the way of trying to pursue whatever it is you're trying to pursue. This content creation stuff, I'm not trying to sit here and tell you it's easy, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna just say this: it can be done. You looking at people that do it, obviously, so it can be done. You watching somebody on YouTube right now, so obviously it can be done. Setbacks are not, they're just setbacks, just little speed bumps on the road. But keep driving, keep going, keep pushing. You're gonna make it. And I'm going to bring y'all along on the 30-day 1,000 subscriber journey so y'all can see that YouTube is actually easy. All right, y'all.